great full moon season as we transition from Scorpio into Sagittarius. Today we are going to be giving away a big tree. Someone won. Someone's about to win a big tree from last week. But this week, if you'd like to win a microgreens kit, text microgreens. Today we're going to talk about making and creating a microgreens kit. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Can you hear me well? Check, check. Say hey. Make sure you guys can hear me well. Let's see here. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Oh, good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Text microgreens this week to 813-696-6676 to win a free microgreens kit. This week, if you text microgreens, you're going to win a kit. It comes with trays, seeds, perlite, biostimulant, powder. Everything in the kit is here. In the microgreens kit is inside here. Plus the tray, you get a microgreens tray with the biodome on top. And you'll get the biostimulant, the seeds, the powder. There's also soil inside here, which we have up here, which we're going to pull out. And we have everything inside of the microgreens kit available here in the box. Plus the tray as well comes with the kit with the biodome. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a microgreens kit. So you can text microgreens to 813-696-6676 and you could win a chance to win a microgreens kit for next week's drawing. We're going to draw next Saturday. Hey, good. Eat the Riches. Welcome. Welcome is here. Great. Thanks a lot for coming in. Say hey. Thanks, Sammy. Thanks, Brad. That's Jenna. Welcome. Welcome back to Grow Moringa. What we're going to do for today's show, well, first let's draw our winners from last week. These are the people that texted us. I'm not going to look. These are the winners that are going to win Big Tree. Dan. Okay, Dan won before. He's putting it in. Dan won again. Dan sees the value in this. All right. And James is also going to win a microgreen, big tree winners. So I'll set those aside here and make sure everything is good with that. And then we'll put these aside. Let's go through the microgreens kit itself. And then also what today's show is all going to be about. Today's show, we've got a lot to cover. We're going to make a microgreens kit today here very shortly. We're also going to talk an upcoming event. We have an upcoming event now, getting ready for MoringaCon 26 in April. And then also we will talk about some new members and member highlights. We have some spotlights for some new members. And then we will also talk more about growth strategy. We just put out a video recently about some different growth strategies, just getting started. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Some industry news. We'll go over some updates from the farm and also some updates with our business. We have a new affiliate program update and we have a new members area update. And then of course, if you have any questions anytime, don't hesitate to reach out. We can actually cover pretty much most all things before we get into the microgreens kit, because the microgreens kit is going to take up most of the time here that we have. So thanks a lot for coming in. Emily, welcome. Thank you very much, Almighty. We grow Moringa here in Plant City. This week, if you text microgreens to 813-696 6676, you have a chance to win. We're gonna have a drawing next Saturday. We didn't have a chance to go live this last Saturday. It was super busy at the farm. We had lots of people here. People love coming in, hanging out with us. So just before we make the microgreens kit, because I know everybody's going to be hanging out wanting to make a microgreens kit, let's go ahead and go through the other topics of today, which are essentially upcoming event. We have an event usually every single year. It's called MoringaCon. It's in April. Usually it's a 3-day event. I'm not sure if we're going to do a full 3-day event, but we may at least just do a 1-day event, a full day, because now that we're breaking down these events to have kind of like smaller single-day events, we can get to say like some larger 3-day events, which have been really nice, have been really beautiful here, getting the place established. But one of the things that we're looking for is a store. We want to have an event location where we can host events, have field trips, come to the farm, go back to the store, and have different places, go out to lunch and have a downtown experience, have like a convention experience. Although it's great to have a farm experience, and we've had great farm experiences here, uh, I'm just considering making it a single day. That's all. So in April, we're going to figure out a good date for April, and so far we'll plan for MoringaCon 26 in April. So stay tuned for MoringaCon 26. We've had a lot of people wanting to fly out, coming to visit, see the farm. And April is usually a great time to get planted. So if you want to get to know Moringa over the winter time, hang out with us here on the show. Usually it's every Saturday, but we're going to start going live a little bit more. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Fridays. We're going to go live pretty much as we can, just to share with you guys what's going on in the industry, news, updates, business, questions. We want to help more people grow Moringa. So that's our event coming up in April. Some new members that we signed on this week, Placido from Miami, is now inside the members area learning, asking lots of questions. We have a new members area. I'm actually going to go to it right now just to see if there's any questions in there. We're on school, so you can now get to our very, very affordable and amazing members area. If you go to growmoringa.com, click the membership button, it'll lead you right into membership. We want to highlight some members. Let's see. We had a new member sign up in Hawaii, actually. We also had a new member, let's see, sign up a few places. We have a member now listed in Mexico. Wonderful. Viva Moringa. Beautiful. We have now over 20 people that have signed up on our school account over the last week that are in Florida. We have members all over. 5 now have popped up in Texas. 6 now are popping up in California. We have also members popping up in Africa. We also have members in Australia. So new members are coming in from all over the world. Don't hesitate to get in. It's very affordable to start learning. My books are available in the members area. So you can grab my book inside the members area there. Okay. And then let's see here real quick. We'll do some growth strategies. I want to tell you guys some important ways to help grow your business. First and foremost, one of the ways that you could grow your business quickly is to establish a plant nursery. That's the very first step in licensing that you should get, and the classification of your business should be as a plant nursery, because some of the very first things that you want to sell in your Moringa business are seeds and trees, soil, biostimulant. Those types of things are something that you could begin to grow your Moringa business. So the first license that you would want to grab would be a plant nursery license. That way you can start having seeds and trees. Even if you don't have land or trees of your own, the reason why we're going to do the microgreens kit today is because you can see in just a small area how much we can grow in a small area. So we're going to do a microgreens kit today. Stay tuned to hang out so you can see everything step by step of the microgreens kit. The number two growth strategy that you would want to have is a dry room. So one of the things that helped me to reach over 7 figures from Moringa was a dry room. Anywhere I moved in the last 10 years, the very first thing that I did, the very first thing that I set up, wherever I moved to and whatever I was doing, wherever I was going, I slept on the couch, but I had a dry room. I didn't have an apartment. I lived out of my van, but I had a dry room. I had a store, and the store was divided into two parts. The front of my store was 1/3 meet and greet, hang out, office, desk, couch, bed, sleeping area, living quarters. The other 2/3 of my store was a dry room. This whole business was built on having a dry room, not having trees, not having land, because there's already millions and millions of trees out there in the world that need to be harvested. And you don't need to harvest, you don't need to grow anything to make 7 figures from Moringa. You just need to be able to dry it. So that's number two. And then number three is if you don't have anything, you don't have a dry room, you can't do greens over the kitchen, on the kitchen table over the wintertime, then one of the things that you can learn and a skill that you can learn is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a great skill to help you learn how to sell. And also you could buy wholesale as a member. Make sure to get in tonight. We're having a live webinar at 6 p.m. Tonight at 6 p.m. we're having a live webinar. It's hosted on School. You can get access by getting into, of course, you can get into School for free. If there's a 7-day free membership trial, you can get in, watch it directly through School. We also have the link in one of the recent videos on the YouTube channel. It's also going to come in an email. And eventually, like say by next week or so, I'll have the ability for you to just go to growmoringa.com and get the link. We're going to be doing this free live selling webinar every Monday at 6 p.m. So it's just going to be an open meeting for people to come in to learn exactly the things that I'm talking about here. Having a dry room, and we're going to learn more about affiliate marketing and selling wholesale. How to get your plant nursery license, set up, established. That's the first thing that you want to do in establishing your business is try to come up with a name and then go to your state. Like Sunbiz is Florida. We do Sunbiz, and then you can look up if there's a name available. And also one of the things that you can do, like what we do, is we go to spaceship.com. Go to spaceship.com, look for a URL, and then register your URL on spaceship.com. So that way you have a URL, and then you have your business name registered with the state. Then essentially you're good to go. You've got a plant nursery license, and you are off to the races, and you have a new budding Moringa business. One of the things that I'm adding into the members area is actually a certification course. So I'll go ahead and bring up the map here. And this is the members area. This is the current members area here. And let's see, we have a classroom in the members area where you can get access to all of these tools. And also one of the things that I wanted you to see is that I'm starting to write the certification courses in here. The first thing to get certified is in Moringa seeds. So learning how to package your Moringa seeds, become a supplier of Moringa seeds. Even if you're buying in wholesale from us, we have orders that are going out retail. So we could still give you retail orders. If you're buying in bulk from us wholesale, you still have the ability to flip and get sales right away. Plus, if you have thousands of seeds in stock, you don't have to sell it through our brand as a partner. You can sell it under your brand. And so you begin to have freedom in that way. So this is the first lesson that helps you get certified as a seller with us. We do all the way through. I'm going to be adding a few more photos, but I was working on this over the weekend uh, to get into the packaging and processing and shipping aspect. So we'll have more photos and images, quality standards, instructions for getting certified. So like uploading your uh, test, your assessment, as well as say photos and videos of you doing it, but also your final package. How do you put it in a box and how does it look? So we have to see that you have all the things like shipping materials and labels, and you have all the baggies and everything put together to even just be able to put this in the mail. To be able to put this in the mail, uh, on behalf of our company as a supplier, then you'd want to have everything set up perfectly just right to get it in the mail, just like this, standards, quality. So if you're looking to get certified in any of these topics of products, seeds, trees, loose leaf, tea, powder, spice, extract, these types of things are top sellers. I think we have about 18. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we have a lot of kits. We have the gift box. We have the bio box, the starter kit, the PO box. These are kits that that we put on our wholesale sheet, but also allows our sales, instead of say making a $20 sale, we make a $49 sale. So those are things that we implement. But I'm building out these other ones that way when somebody says, how do I make loose leaf? They have all the instruction all the way down to the final thing to make their loose leaf legit. Making a post about it in the members area is only going to help you get sales, because if you have some of these products already, one of the things that you can do first is just go to the members area and post in the members marketplace that you have something to sell. So you can sell to us directly. Anybody in the members area first, you can make a sale today. If you have something, sell it. You can sell directly in the members area today, right? Make sure to text microgreens. You could win a microgreens kit. Make sure everybody's good. Welcome. Hey, Cindy's here. Great. Thanks. Cool ladies here. Welcome. Thanks, Curry. D Curry's in the house. Welcome, welcome. I want to make sure sound is good. Everything's good with the sound. Yeah, just let me know if you're having any issues. We are going to make a microgreens kit today here in just a few moments. Some of the farm updates that happened this week. There's going to be possibly a really cold front coming in tonight and tomorrow. So guess what we did? We spent all day yesterday harvesting. We probably brought in about, maybe 200 pounds or so of wet greens. That's probably going to turn into about 30, 40 pounds of dried greens. And so we spent the day harvesting. We brought everything in. I didn't get everything in and washed up until this morning. So it was a long night of getting the greens harvested and then cleaning off the racks. Takes a little while. Getting the sticks sifted out of the bin so that way the leaves stay dry, and then we have to sift even more and get it down to a very fine loose leaf, because that's what we do. Our main focus is teaching people how to get their trees, their wet leaves, into a final product, into a bin. Oh, good. Hey, Tiffany's saying, glad to find you on YouTube. Discovered Moringa 3 years ago, and they had no idea what they were doing until they found us. Wow, thanks, Tiffany. Tell us more about your story. Come into the community and learn, and we would like to learn more about your story. If you share content, if you're sharing your story, then we helped promote and advertise your story. A big part of this company are the collective members. So a big part of what we're doing is helping you to get your business out there by promoting and marketing and advertising for you. And then when orders come in, not only could you fulfill orders with us as a certified member, but also you can independently get orders on your own just by posting in the members marketplace. It's where members are just buying directly from each other. It's a free ongoing place. where people can buy from each other, members especially, talk to each other. But then out in the public, you have the ability to fill orders with us as a member to send product out with our label and our logos on it together as a team. This is what collective farmers do. When you go to the grocery store in one city and you have a label of berries under a certain brand, if you go to another store in another city, that same brand, that same label of berries most likely come from a different farm, you know, but you're still buying the same berries from the same brand. Well, it's because those different farms, they run off of the co-op model. And that's what we're doing. We're a co-op that has expanded out into a collective of smaller co-ops. We're a collective of small co-ops. So there's a co-op similar to in Tiffany's area where she is. There's a co-op where Joseph is in Los Angeles. There's a co-op where Alan is in Texas that they're helping to also build with themselves clusters of people that we can share resources and even get a store. Because that's our main goal, is to start with a store here and then to get other stores in other cities. So that way members who are popping up in those cities could congregate and have a place to drop their greens off. Because if you don't have a dry room, we want to make sure that we are the dry room that you need to get your stuff started. So if you need to drop your stuff off, we're trying to get a store so that way members can say, hey, can I come and drop my stuff off? Yeah, no problem. Come during hours and you can come drop your stuff off and we'll pay you for your moringa. That's ultimately our goal. So what we did was we harvested this week before the frost. Notice we're here, we're having fun, the weather's great, but I'm only feeling good because I already harvested all the greens. I got all the greens out, nothing went to waste. Let the cold come because there's no greens on the trees. Of course, I don't want to have a frost because the trees will get damaged. The trees are looking really, really great right now. They just came back from a harsh winter last year and a tough season last year where we had a hurricane. And it's taken us a year to bounce back from that hurricane. Wiped out a lot of our food supply with everything getting flooded out here for many, many weeks. It was flooded completely out here for many weeks. And so a lot of the food actually and trees and things, they rotted a little bit. And moringa is very sensitive to the wet and the cold in the winter. So we got out of that. We had a great summer. It took a little while to bounce back, but we bounced back from the winter and the hurricanes. And this summer was amazing. So we got through the summer, harvested. I probably harvested 1,000 pounds of dry material. We've moved probably about 1,000 pounds of powder through the summer into now. And right now we've got lots of orders that I got to work on. I got to get some more orders out the door today. And would love to show you how to make a microgreens kit. We're going to go through and show you how to make a microgreens kit. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out until now. We're going to go right into it. Once I tell you a little bit more about the affiliate program, real quick, we have a new affiliate program login. Before, our affiliates were logging in at affiliates.growmoringa.shop. We've since closed that affiliate program. We had about 1,000 people that signed up with us over the years. We are now notifying those people that we've moved the platform. It's a lot more cohesive and linked to our shop. Before, we were using a third, fourth party, and there was a lot of breakage and a lot of issues with it. The tracking was a little off, the checkout was a little off. So we were just trying to get our affiliate feet wet, and then we signed up 1,000 people. So now that we had a problem with that affiliate marketing account, we closed that down and we opened up a new one. Our new login, create a new login. But if you already have a coupon with us, if you're already an affiliate with us, not to worry, because once you get in, we can link your coupon. If you already have a coupon, we can link your coupon really easy. So if you are an affiliate and you haven't signed into the new platform yet, this is going to ensure that you get paid out and directly paid out. We had some people that were waiting, a month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months because it wasn't registering. Things were taking too long to come in. Things were breaking. People were notifying us, letting us know that orders were coming in, but they weren't converting in their dashboard. So there was some sort of code issue, and we just couldn't get it figured out. Once we figured it out, it would break. And then we would fix it, and then it would break. And then we would fix it, and then it would break. Maybe you guys know Zapier. Zapier is an automation connection place, but if you know them, they're famous for breaking. So that's one of the issues and why we got off of that particular party. And this is going to be much easier to log in. It's directly connected with our shop. And it's a very seamless, easy way for you to get in, check out your commissions, and you can link your bank, Venmo, PayPal, I think, a few other places to get paid out. Oh, Wise, we could pay out on Wise payments. So go to partners.growmoringa.shop. If you already have an account with us, you can just get in, and then if you have a coupon code with us, we'll link it. So we're just monitoring all the people that are coming in now, seeing if you have an account, and if you have a coupon, we'll reach out to you and we'll complete the new setup of your affiliate account. If you just go to partners.growmoringa.shop. Thanks a lot. Tiffany's also saying that she's looking into not only Moringa for people, but for pets. And she's had amazing results with her cat. No way. And her family loves to harvest and cook the leaves. So she's looking forward to coming into the community. Welcome. Thanks, Tiffany. I also just got off the phone with a lady in California. She just called just before going live. And she's like 70 something years old, and she's from the Philippines, and she's getting her family involved into it as well. And so they have some land, but she's got some property in Jacksonville, and she's going to come visit. She's going to come see us. So one of the things that we train is like how to get to a final product and how to package. This is a new sheet that we put inside of every single one of our packages. It's information. So like if you're beginning to ship items in the mail, one of the things that you want to get together and have is an all-inclusive document that kind of talks to what the items are inside. So a lot of times we send seeds, so we have a seed planting instructions. A lot of times we send trees, so we have trees instructions. A lot of times we send fertilizer, so we have fertilizer instructions. A lot of time people ask us about buying wholesale or replacing any items. There's coupons here. There's also information about the affiliate program. When you sign up to the affiliate program here, not only can you get, of course, 20% off if you want to buy product from the shop. Say you don't want to be a member, you can get 20% off as an affiliate. If you want to be a member, you get 50% off. But if you just want to be a seller and a retailer and an affiliate, you can get 20% off by getting 10% off with the code and then 10% cash back in your affiliate account. But we have a really special deal. There's information on this here that you can make $497 for every single lifetime member that you sign up. And if Tiffany, you're watching this still, you can also get a really great deal and anybody can, by getting your affiliate account set up, getting a coupon code, and then using your coupon code for lifetime membership. That way you get a very special 50% off of lifetime membership just through using that method. And I have that hack here on this paper. So I'm always given hacks, and this goes in every single package. So one of the first things it says here is to soak your seeds overnight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start our Moringa Microgreens kit today by soaking our seeds overnight. So if you've been here already and hanging out with us, we're going to get started. We're going to get started with our microgreens kit. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming in. These are Moringa seeds. Thanks for watching and coming in. We have Moringa seeds. We have many, many items on our shop that we're adding. Believe it or not, guess what? We are live on TikTok right now as well. So not only TikTok, but whatnot. I just want to see if this is good. Yeah, it's still on. Hopefully everything sounds good. Cool. Give me a thumbs up in the chat and the whatnot. And then we're also here on TikTok as well. Don't worry, everybody. I brought the Benjamins today. We are still in the money. Moringa money, that is, because money grows on trees. And that's why I'm encouraging you to grow Moringa microgreens on your kitchen table today. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to soak our seeds overnight. So each microgreens kit comes with 100 seeds. We're going to go ahead and put 300 seeds in here because I bought 3 microgreens kits. And I'm going to make 3 microgreens kits right now because I'm hungry and I want to eat. And so if I fast for the next week, the next 7 to 14 days, I could have some food with the microgreens kit. It's going to sprout right on my kitchen table. So let's go ahead and soak our moringa seeds. Let's soak our moringa seeds. Oh, good. Tiffany, let us know where you're from. Tiffany's still here. Tiffany's still watching. She just listened to the fact that she could save over 50% with membership, lifetime membership, if she just signed up for the affiliate program and used a coupon code at checkout for that very, very special deal for lifetime membership. Let's go ahead and put some biostimulant in this. This is the secret to all of this, is actually the biostimulant. This is made from moringa. This is moringa leaf extract. This is moringa leaf extract. This is a biostimulant that we make from moringa leaves. This is from moringa leaves. So we're going to go ahead and feed and give these babies some extra juice. While these are soaking overnight, right? In the biostimulant, let's give it a little bit more water. Here. There you go. Let those babies soak overnight. We'll come right back. We'll come right back to y'all. Okay. Let's make our soil. Let's make our soil bed. So now we have our soil. In here, you can see this is USDA certified organic soil. We also have perlite. You get one of these perlites inside of your microgreens kit. You also get a bag of soil. Let me show you how it comes. I'll show you exactly how the soil comes. Just like this, bagged up in your microgreens kit with the powder, the extract, and the soil. So it comes, your soil comes already bagged. So the soil comes in the microgreens kit. We have some images of the microgreens kit, not only on TikTok and whatnot, but also on our website. You can go to growmoringa.com. So this is all inside of the kit here. Okay. Oh, Tiffany's in Texas. We just signed up a member in Texas. He's in Hurston. No, he's not in Hurston. Not in Austin or Hurston. He's in Dallas. I think he said he's in Dallas, and he's got 50 acres, and he's going to get on the Moringa map. He just signed up for lifetime membership yesterday. Stephen in Texas has 50 acres in Texas. And actually, one of the only certified organic moringa operations that was in place in the USA is actually in Texas. We just got an order from, I think, like an 89-year-old guy. He's in El Paso. something secret. There's something secret in the white sands. Longevity secret. My grandma, my great grandma that I met, they're from El Paso. She lived to 100 something years old. So there's something in the air there. It helps people live a long time. Texas is great. We have lots of members in Texas. We've got big trees in Texas, and would love to team up with you in your city to become a Moringa supplier, distributor, grower, educator. So that there's jobs in the members area to become a teacher. So you can get hired to become a teacher, and you can teach a class in the members area. So there's many, many jobs. So we have this soil here. What I did was I also put aside some of our USDA powder here. Let me really quickly just get a little scooper. I can also just really quickly get some gloves. Just so that way you guys can see as well. We keep things really clean. Always, always clean. We've got gloves. Always keep gloves handy in your operation, especially when dealing with soil and all that stuff all together. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of soil in here. So you're going to get soil in your kit. Your microgreens kit comes with 4 ounces of Moringa powder. So what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and I'm just putting a little bit of powder, Moringa powder, in the soil. Yes, that's what we're saying. You and I need vitamins and minerals to live. And it just so happens that Moringa has protein, vitamins, and minerals. So one of the things that you and I can do is to get more growth out of our plants is to also put it in our soil. So we're mixing the Moringa powder in the soil. Moringa is a biostimulant. It helps to stimulate the soil and the microorganisms that are living in the soil. Moringa is very high in protein. So it has food. It's a food source for the microorganisms also in the soil. Because they're carnivores too, and they love to eat little bugs and things. Ooh, okay, this is perlite. Perlite is obsidian glass, just cooked. Cooked obsidian glass. And then you put a little bit of perlite in there. Why do we want to do that? Because perlite helps to create air pockets in the soil, which you really want. So that way you don't get any rotten areas, wet areas down in there. This helps to dry the soil out. So that way when you water it, it doesn't stay wet for very long. That's essentially the secret to perlite, is it helps to dry the soil out a little bit. Moringa like it a little bit more dry. This also helps to aerate the soil. So it's popped crystal glass. It's inorganic. It's not bad or anything. It's not fake. It's just crystal glass popped like popcorn. And it's an inorganic in that way at that point material that goes in soil that helps to create air pockets to dry, and also for the roots to kind of cling on, to have little spots and places that are dry. Believe it or not, the roots like to have access to water, but they don't want to be completely wet. So this helps the soil to dry out. Now, after that, we have our microgreens kit here. So it comes with a tray with holes, and it comes with a tray without holes. Right, so we've got 3 trays with holes and trays without holes. All right. Oh, wow, good. She's giving Moringa to her cats. Thanks. Tiffany's hanging out with us and sharing more of her story. She's rescuing cats and it's actually really helping with cats. I'm really happy to hear that your cats are eating moringa. Oh, awesome. Okay, so your kit, your microgreens kit is already going to come with soil. And it's already going to come with powder. It's already going to come with perlite. So we're going to come with seeds. We're soaking our seeds overnight. Over here. We're just filling this up. Staying clean and clear. It's a beautiful time of the year. What you want to do is you want to get your microgreens kits planted now on your kitchen table. We have these nice trays here that you can get, these nice cute little garden trays. Beautiful. Okay, so we got soil in each one. Doesn't need to be too thick, but essentially you're going to have all the soil that you need in your kit. Your kit comes with all the soil that you need. All right. Everything that you need comes in your kit. Perfect. So we've got our soil here. Now we're going to go back in and we're going to drop our seeds, about 100 seeds per tray. Right, so this is about 300 seeds. Okay. And the trick is to bury your seed as much as it is big. So moringa seeds can go a little bit deep. They're a little thick, bigger. But honestly, they like to be kind of really at the surface. You don't have to submerge them very much. The rule is probably what I say is like the depth of your pinky nail. Right, so where your pinky nail is. All right, that's about 100. And they're all spread out evenly. In there, I'll show you what that looks like. We still have our bio water here. So here we have the trays. Okay. Beautiful. There's our seeds there in our microgreens kit trays, 3 trays. Nothing leaked out the bottom because we have a tray with holes and a tray without holes. And it also comes with your clear dome on it as well. Okay, so now we'll just put the soil. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and just cover now with a little bit of soil on top. Each one just gets a little bit of coverage. Doesn't take much. The trick here is keeping it in a warm space. I keep the lid on it usually for about a week. And then I take it off. Sometimes I'll have to take the lid off, like in the summertime, I'll have to take the lid off a couple times during the week just to kind of air it out a little bit. But now that it's cooler, it's wintertime, won't have as many issues with, like, say, mold or bacteria from forming on the soil. There we go, covering everything really well. Kind of packing it down just a little bit. And this is quick. See, we're doing 300 in 30 minutes, not even. All right. Now, what's funny is that I've been using these kits over and over and over again myself. I've already grown thousands of trees and eaten tons and tons of microgreens from these trees. And so I had the microgreens kit outside in the sun, and so like even the top part of my little dome here is kind of melted, but it's gonna work fine. So here's my domes. My domes are a little bit messed up, but they're still gonna work fine. It's gonna keep this moist. So that's the trick, is to just keep it moist and then put your dome on it. But then what we can do is, that way nothing goes to waste, we can water these babies in. Oops. Let's just make sure, take our time. So we're just gonna water these babies in here. And I'll go ahead and just keep watering. I'm gonna go ahead and take this outside and water, but essentially you get the point of just watering. Don't letting your biostimulate water go to waste. All right. Well, that was a great time showing you how to make a microgreens kit. Tiffany says that she makes tea, moringa tea, and the cats like the moringa tea. What? That's awesome. Wow, Tiffany's a G. Tiffany's making moringa tea for the cats. Awesome. I love hearing that. Beautiful. Thanks a lot for coming in, Tiffany, hanging with us. Make sure everything else is good. We had a great show today, just so you guys know. We're here in Plant City. Thanks a lot for coming in. Welcome. All right. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Wendy. We're going to go ahead and head out. Hopefully you guys had a great time. Hang with me. Let me know if there's any improvements that we can make. Other than that, that's a wrap. Thanks a lot for coming in for today's show. Grab yourself a microgreens kit today. We'll put the link down below. And we'll see you at 6 o'clock tonight for the Intro to Selling Moringa live webinar. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming in. Peace, love, and prosperous growing.